good, YouTube? Your boy Drew back again for another reaction. This time we react to the top 10 characters from Attack on Titan from WatchMojo.com. A link to the video will be in the description box. I have a pretty good idea what they're going to choose as number one. I have a choice of two characters. My favorite is Armin. His courage, smart, and even though he's not the strongest, he's he's like that rah-rah guy. The guy that keeps the team up, keeps the spirit of the team up. I like him a whole lot. So he's my favorite character. Like always, make sure you like, comment, subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch to see who their name for number one is. This gonna be pretty interesting.
This video is brought to you by Verve. Click on the link in the description to download the Verve app on your PlayStation, Xbox, iOS, or Android device, where you can watch all of your favorite anime like Attack on Titan Season 2 or My Hero Academia Season 2. They are all that stands between humanity and its extinction. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 Attack on Titan characters. Hey, just a quick reminder, if you like this video, be sure to smash that like button and hit subscribe for more great content every day. For this list, we'll be counting down the most popular and impactful characters in this dark fantasy anime. Keep in mind that there will be spoilers for the first season, so a spoiler alert is now in effect. However, we won't be revealing anything from the manga, so those of you still waiting for the second series have nothing to fear.
That's good. If you haven't seen season 1 yet, shame on you.
Number 10, Connie Springer.
You're up next.
Oh, me? Sir!
I like Connie.
From Ragako Village,
Connie is a
sir!
man.
You have it backwards, Connie Springer.
Even with the end of the world just on the horizon, it's always important to keep a positive attitude. Well, that's what this short but spry member of the Survey Corps tries to do anyway.
Crap! Why you gotta go be the hero?
Outgoing and eager with the desire to make his family proud, Connie can be considered naive for trying to stay upbeat during such terrible times.
Sometimes, but you need people like that on your
He's not
team.
the powerhouse of the group. He still manages to serve as a morale booster when things inevitably take the turn for the worst.
Then why are we waiting? We gotta go!
Number 9, Hanji Zoe.
Does it hurt?
Yeah.
This chick is a freak.
Describe it to me.
Staying
That's a
optimistic is
straight
one thing,
freak.
but this
Smart,
adorably
but a
deadly
straight
lady
freak.
is rarely ever seen without a smile, and the joy that she feels when handling Titans is palpable. Despite her quirky attitude, she's more than capable when it comes to taking out the wandering behemoths, sharing a contrasting but effective partnership with Levi.
Let the temptation go around!
Understood!
Of course, where her talents really shine is in studying Titans,
Yes.
sometimes to excess, all in the effort to further an understanding of them.
Look at him! He's an absolute agony! My poor bean! I'm so sorry!
Number 8, Reiner Brown.
I know you've got what it takes. I can see it in you.
This
That's
guy's
Big
all
Bro
about
right there.
strength. Reiner
That's
is
Big
shown to
Bro
be
right
something
there.
of a gentle giant, though given the job description of the Survey Corps, he normally busts out that monstrous hardiness of his more often than not. Possessing a strong sense of duty, he acts as something of a big brother to the rest of the group, encouraging the physically weaker members to push themselves towards their goal.
Here, focus on staying upright. We are being graded on this, you know.
Always willing to throw himself into harm's way for the sake of others, he's managed to pull himself out of some tight spots by sheer force alone. Number 7, Sasha Blouse.
I call her Potato Girl. That's a Potato Girl right there.
Eccentric girl with an insatiable love for a good bite to eat. On first glance, Sasha might not seem like the ideal candidate for the Survey Corps, but over time she's shown to have quite the talent for battle, despite often becoming emotionally overwhelmed when thrown into near-death situations.
Look! How creepy that shit is. Some eyes. Oh my
Her
god.
skill on horseback and quick reflexes make her a prominent member of the group, just as long as she can control that appetite of hers, of course.
What took that poor girl hand off? Good Lord.
Number 6, Armin Arlert.
This may sound crazy,
That's my man right there.
but I think he might be useful.
Despite his timidity and anxious nature, this close friend of Misaka and Eren has got more
Misaka.
courage than an entire army put together.
Exactly.
I will persuade them, trust me.
Despite often facing certain death, Armin has grown to become almost fearless when it comes to standing up for those he cares about. And he has a razor-sharp mind to boot.
Yes.
And often earning humanity one small victory after another. He may not be packing the strength like other members of the group, but over time he's proven himself to be essential to their survival.
And it doesn't matter how else you may look at it! That is an irrefutable fact!
Number 5, Eren Yeager.
We survived!
He's not even in
Death
the...
face and we lived!
He barely cracked the
Everyone
top
can say,
5.
can they?
After watching his mother get eaten, he became obsessed with killing each and every Titan he
That shows how
across
strong
in
these
the
characters in
universe.
this anime
This
is.
murderous dream of his was almost cut short when he was devoured during a siege, if it weren't for the fact that he found he could transform into a Titan himself. Now humanity's trump card and possessing boundless determination, when the rogue Titan goes on a rampage, giant heads are guaranteed to roll.
Oh yes.
All of you. Everything.
Number 4, Annie Leonhardt.
Tell me something. If someone ordered you to die, would
I
you
couldn't
do it?
stand her
As
from the
cold as they
beginning,
come,
and I had a
even in
reason
her
why I
early
didn't
days as a
stand her.
trainee, Annie has always presented herself as a frigid individual who didn't get emotional even when her comrades were getting slaughtered left and right. It turns out that behind that dismissive look of hers, there was a monster brewing, and not in the metaphorical sense.
Squash that girl like a full
Able to
bug.
transform into the
bug.
fearsome female Titan, Annie not only killed more than her fair share of the Survey Corps, but actually managed to take out Aaron's rogue Titan during their first encounter. With plenty of skeletons in her closet, she made for a worthy antagonist during the show's climax. Number 3, Jean Kirstein.
Why did you wipe
Yeah.
on me?
Yeah, of course.
Don't worry. Just my trust.
Couldn't stand him
His
at
sole
first.
reason for enlisting was to gain himself
Could
a
not stand him at
comfortable life,
first.
so he didn't have to deal with the horrors behind the walls. As such, he quickly grew a disliking for Aaron and anyone crazy enough to battle the Titans.
I'm gonna join the scouts!
This persona didn't last very long, however, as after surviving by the skin of his teeth and watching his allies die, Gene not only became a sympathetic character, but an integral part of the Survey Corps. Sure, he can be a jerk, but he's a jerk with his heart in the right place.
But I don't think you're a good leader because you're strong. I think you're a good leader because you know what it is to be weak.
Number 2, Levi.
Wow. He's not number 1?
Pay attention, kiddos.
Behold the greatest soldier
Watch
that
Mojo
humanity
through.
has at its
Wow.
disposal.
Threw a monkey in the
Despite
wrench.
his short size, Levi is a veteran of the Survey Corps and has killed more Titans than we care to count. Commanding authority with strong discipline, he may seem rather harsh at first, but is
Nah,
shown
he's
to
not.
deeply care for his squadron.
So you feeling okay or what?
Willing to put himself through anything to defeat the army at the gates, the scary yet awesome thing about this guy is his skill with the three-dimensional maneuver gear. You have to feel sorry for any Titan that pisses him off.
No, not really.
Before we reveal our top
So
pick,
number 1 is, of course,
mentions-
Mikasa.
It happened at dawn.
And I'm surprised. I'm very
All the
surprised,
livestock
but
were so restless.
I'm actually glad they
Stop
give
it
her
right
some
now.
love.
Look, we're all at the end of our tether, okay? Don't be scared, big guy. I won't hurt you. Cross
The
my
Freddie
heart.
Mercury Titan. That was a
Number 1, Mikasa Ackerman.
Casa.
Her childhood was stolen from her when her mother was murdered before her eyes, but she chose to rise above it and become a warrior who can bring down even the most vicious of Titans.
Yep.
Devoted to her friends, especially Aaron, Mikasa is the strongest of the Survey Corps' newest recruits.
I'm going to carve you up again. Do you understand me, Titan?
Fearless in the face of death, but terrified of losing those close to her, she will do anything to protect what little she has, including slicing apart any Titan or human who gets in her way. Even when faced with something like the female Titan, it's just another obstacle. from
Man,
her
that
heart.
battle was such badass. It was so bad. She's so badass.
Do you agree with our list? Who's your favorite
Yes, I
character
actually
from
do.
Attack on Titan?
I actually do.
You should really do something about your nervous disposition, Captain Foreman.
With new
Kinda
content
sick, Captain
published every
Foreman.
day, be sure to subscribe to Watch Mojo. Dark.
Little bitch.
It's over, Annie. Now fall.
This video is brought to you by Verve. Download the Verve app now on Xbox,
You can click it
PlayStation,
off there.
iOS, or Android by clicking on the link in the description, so
But,
you can watch
yeah.
all of your.
I'm surprised that Levi was not number 1. Every time I see cosplay, both guys and girls, I go back some, you know, Levi or Mikasa, and most guys cosplay as Levi, and a lot of females cosplay as Levi. Everybody loves Levi, but Watch Mojo choose Mikasa, and I agree because she's of course my favorite female character on the show, but she's just so badass. I do like her more than Levi. So they get a big 2 thumbs up for me on this list right here. So do something different, and ridiculous. It's gonna be Levi from the beginning, but it wasn't. So I'm glad that it wasn't. You know, I do fucks with Levi though, but you know, come on, gotta give Mikasa right there on that one. And that's it for this one. I really like this video here. I like to watch Majo do anime besides, you know, Dragon Ball Z or Naruto, because they swear by those animes to death right there. But make sure you like the video, comment on the video. Who's your favorite Attack on Titan character? Make sure you subscribe to the channel. We're halfway there to 100 subscribers for May, so I will try to get more videos out, at least 3 or 4 a day. I've been kind of tired from work lately, and I got a lot. I'm not probably be off until next Friday, but I'm gonna try my best to get good content out, good reactions out. I apologize for the gaming incident this morning with the stream being terrible and laggy and buffering. I was getting pissed off, but we'll try again another day. Until then, I'll catch you on the next one.